Hey guys, it's Luke here from the Tradie Marketing Agency.com. And today I'd like to talk about building harmonious teams. As we grow our trades businesses, you're adding more people into it, and people have all different sorts of personalities, and some gel well together and some clash. When you're building a good team environment, you really want to focus on harmonizing and getting people that work well together, and if need be, cutting those that are causing problems, even if they're good workers, because it's about the structure as a whole rather than any one individual person. So I recently went through this. I had to let go of one of my tradies who was objectively a very good painter, like had a very high level of work and quality, but basically just had a bit of a disagreeable temperament and was always butting heads with the rest of the staff. And it was really sort of killing the vibe at work, because it was almost like you always have to separate people and things like that. And that flows on into the back end when you've got to have meetings and discussions. And it also just makes it an unfulfilling place to work. It makes it very unfun. It's like, I love the saying, it's like, how many bits of shit in the punch bowl do you need before you don't want to drink the punch? And it's like, it only takes a little bit, and that you're just like, yeah, I don't want to be part of this. Even if it means you've got to let go of some of the really good tradies you have, if they're not agreeable and they're not able to gel well with the rest of the team, it is actually better off long term, doing that. So I suppose, like, how can you sort of prevent these things happening in the first place, and how can you ensure there's like better compatibility with the team, right? So some things you can do is, like, obviously, like, you put people on for a work trial, but then also, after they've like worked for like a week or so, just ask the other team members and be like, hey, look, and like setting the tone that you want to prioritize a really good work environment. Asking your existing team, what did you guys think? Did you guys like him? Did you like how he works? Is he doing good quality? Would you want him on your team, right? And doing this, like getting the buy-in from the rest of the team, not just yourself, I think is really important, because ultimately they're the ones that are going to have to spend time with this person more than you. Chances are, as a business owner, you're going to be somewhat removed from the job site. You're not going to be on job sites as much, because you're going to be off doing, quotes, you're going to be doing the marketing, you're going to be doing admin, all the rest of it. So you can't have your eyes on it. So that's where it's, you've really got to just check in with your team, make sure everybody is gelling well. So what do you do if you find that there is a bit of friction starting to happen with your team? Like, say some people start bickering, right? So yeah, first step is obviously try and resolve it if you can. Have meetings, one-on-ones, try and get to the bottom of what's actually happening. Do that first, and if you can make the changes, that'll make things more harmonious. But if problems keep on occurring, honestly, the best approach, I think, is to let them go, to recognize that it's continuing to occur, and to let them go. I'm all about building a business that's effortless and easy to run. So I want relationships that work. I don't want to have to work on relationships. People that are easy to work with are just easy to work with. If somebody's like a natural fit, it's just like they just fit in effortlessly. And having this person in the team who is not a good match is potentially taking the place of somebody that would be a good match, because you can only have so many people in your crew at one given time. You might only have a certain number of vehicles, so you can only have X capacity of people there. So every slot in your team is valuable, and whoever's there is preventing somebody else from being in that slot. And if they're not contributing to the harmony of the workplace, it's very beneficial for you to recognize it, call it early. I've made this mistake of letting things go on for months and months before making the call, but in hindsight, I could have saved myself a lot of pain by just calling it early and getting rid of them. So that's what I would encourage you to do is to take a very honest and genuine look at, how's your team functioning, and, do some people need to be moved on or not? So that's all for today, guys. Hope you're having a good one. If you would like any assistance with your own marketing, visit the tradiemarketingagency.com.au.